All right, so I just got done seeing Bone Lake, and the first two acts are rather good. There is a lack of things happening, but there is some good dialogue and overall pretty good acting going on to keep interest high enough to where you're thinking, okay, I see where it's going, sort of. It, I mean, it doesn't give much away. You kind of understand, um, you know, obviously which characters are a bit off, um, but with the lack of big things happening throughout, you're really the movie is setting up something bigger to happen in the third act, and big things happen in the third act, but they came with confusion. Um, and I don't know if they had one draft of the script and then they changed the third act and just completely changed just everything at just in that part of the script and forgot about other stuff that happened throughout the movie, or or if or if I missed some things because there was some clues here and there, like quick little shots of like a photograph or a newspaper article, or just little tiny bits of things happening that really made me think one of a couple of things. And then when you get to the third act, and there's this scene in front of this fireplace, and it's kind of like one of those scenes. It's like catching up the audience as well as the two main characters as to what's going on. And in that scene, there was things happening even at that moment that I was like, okay, I one of the pathways that I thought the movie could go is going that way. Um, and there was images that just really made me think, wait a second, did I miss something, or is something different going to happen here, or is this building up to being just more of a more of a resolution as far as characters go rather than plot? Because and it's not that deep of a plot. It's just, to me, it's like it wraps up things that were not properly set up, and things that were set up did not become unveiled at all in the third act, and it got me confused. And I really don't know if I truly missed out on some things. It did not feel at all like I missed out on anything. And then I don't know. I was I was very let down by the third act. I've said it before. Um, this year, there's been several movies that have been good, and good enough that the third act can either make or break them. And this third act pretty much broke the movie for me. Um, I mean, it wasn't terrible or anything like that, but it was just not enough meat on the bones, if you excuse the pun there. But yeah, I, eh, boy, I can, the ways that I was thinking the movie was going to lead up to would have been really great and interesting. But what it did lead up to, I thought was just like, I don't know if, like I said earlier, I don't know if this was if the ending was the original idea or if it was some late addition to the script before it got greenlit or something like that. To me, I have no idea, but it just felt different, um, and it just was not satisfying, um, in any way. It was not satisfying as far as plot goes, and it was not satisfying as far as the characters go, because there was nothing that character wise made it feel like. I mean, you see, there's four characters in the movie, and it's like, okay, I get this and I get that. If these two characters end up at the end of the movie like I'm suspecting they do, then it's going to be kind of boring. And not that it was boring throughout, it left a third act that you really just didn't care about what was going on. And there was a little bit of a sense of boredom because now you're just watching things play out and you're just kind of waiting for the inevitable end. And you're not too bored because you're holding out hope that there's going to be something to really all of a sudden flip the tables and make everything worthwhile or something like that. And the farther it goes on into the third act, the more you're like, if something would have happened, it would have happened by now. Okay, maybe now something will happen. No, the movie lost its opportunity to do something here. Oh, it lost another opportunity to do something. And it kept on losing opportunities to, make it from an okay 7 to a barely above average movie. I would say that I'm in the 6 and I could be in the 5 range. Lots of times my thoughts on a movie can be a little high. Even if I don't like the movie that much, I will still try to be as high as I can in the score, but then give myself a few days to think about it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this really was a 5 out of 10, but right now I'm at an okay 6. I would rather have watched Avatar: The Way of Water in 3D, but I guess that means I would never have known what I thought about this. But boy, there's just so many things to talk about as far as directions and ways that the movie could have been more interesting, especially with the buildup, with the characters that you have to spend a lot of time with and a lot of dialogue with. It's just, why wasn't the payoff smarter? I don't know. Let me know if you were confused by anything as well, especially any instance of like a photograph or like a character looking at something and doing some research and figuring something out for themselves. Every time that happened, my mind was going one way. And like I said, it was going the interesting route. And then the way the movie ended was just like, oh, okay. Well, I guess this is going to be the bland ending that I'm expecting, that I was hoping it would not be. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one.